What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm gonna just pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the message resonates for you guys, and I definitely do hope that the messages are useful. Sorry for the just long pauses and the breaks in between. Sometimes I travel, sometimes I be getting freaking sick out of nowhere. I had like a real bad sore throat. I barely could talk. It got to a point where it hurt to even just swallow, so I wasn't eating the whole night. It was a lot. I just want to say I apologize to you guys. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm doing what the doctor said to do, so I'm doing what I gotta do. I gotta wear my jackets a lot more. Just the whole nine. But I feel a lot better, thank goodness. To me, heal fairly quickly. I just get sick just as fast, but again, I just apologize for the delays, but I'm just gonna jump right back into it, y'all. Sorry if you hear them tap dancing in the background they playing, but yes, I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys, and overall hope that the messages are useful. And with that being said, we're just gonna get right into it. I get some messages, please. Right off the bat, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Wands. You also have the Ten of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You also have the Fool. You also had the Seven of Cups. And the last two cards that came out, you have the Four of Swords. You also do have the Five of Wands, okay? What's the Five of Wands? You have the Seven of Wands. And what's the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands? You have the Four of Pentacles. What's the Four of Swords? You got the King of Cups. What's the Four of Swords and the King of Cups? What's going on here? You got the Three of Wands. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy out here. I don't know why, right? But there seems to be confusion about what you're doing next, where you're going next, okay? Especially when it pertains to opportunities, okay? With this Wheel of Fortune, it's like you have. I said this for one of the zodiacs, or I mentioned it rather, but it almost gives monitoring spirits. I don't know why that's been coming up, but it's giving monitoring spirit, like really, really bad. And it's almost like these are from people who it feels as though view you. Not even like competition, right? But they view, like, I can't get over it, but it's almost like a race, okay? Almost like Mario Kart racing, all right? And it's almost like you have people who want to get in front of you. These are people who do not want to be seen or like seen as such, like seen as a monitoring spirit. But I definitely do feel like you have a few of those, all right? Not even just like one, I feel like you have a few of them. Yeah, and I feel like there's people who, what's this Three of Wands pertaining to? What's the Three of Wands? You got the Six of Cups, and it's coming out in reverse. I'm not gonna take it in reverse though. And what's the King of Cups? You got the World coming out with the Eight of Cups. I'll cover her body, child. You got fixed sign energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. And if this isn't like a friend or anything, this definitely could be like someone of a more romantic interest. I'm not gonna lie, from the past. Or someone from the past. This person definitely could be a water sign or any of the fixed signs, okay? Or they could have a fixed sign in their chart, all right? Because with the World is also giving me like industry. Like, I don't know why this is coming up, but it's almost like giving me someone wants you to walk away from something. I don't know what this is like about. Someone has felt as though you have gotten too far or like too successful at something. I'll say that, I guess. And it's almost like someone is waiting for like you to leave or like waiting for your time to be up. Can I get one more? What's this Four of Pentacles? What's the Four of Pentacles pertaining to? You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Especially if you've been feeling like doubt about your work, right? Or presenting or showcasing something. I feel like those are all projections. I feel like those are projections of people who want you to feel as though you're not good enough to be doing something or good enough to be in a certain industry. I feel like you could be feeling a lot of other people's projection, especially with this King of Cups, no matter if you are a man or woman. I feel like you're very sensitive to energy and emotions and feelings as well. Like, I feel like you are someone who can take on a lot emotionally. Like, not only can you feel your own emotions, but you could really feel other people's as well, and take that on to the point where you start to think it's your energy when in reality it's not, right? So it's almost like, okay, if out of nowhere you're feeling some sort of energy of like self-doubt, I feel like that's not your energy. I feel like it's other people who could be watching you some sort of platform, watching you at work, talking about you at work. You know, it's people who are paying a lot of attention to you, and it feels like your life and the things that you are like accomplishing, okay? And they're critiquing it. They're comparing it as well. That's more so what I wanted to say, especially with that Five of Wands. That's more of what it was giving me, comparison, okay? And it was something to where, especially with that Seven of Wands, it was almost like, try not to find yourself comparing yourself to anyone. And you don't have to put in the comments, I don't compare myself and it's in the third. That's fine, right? I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying if you ever, right? We're all human, okay? We all may look at someone else's whatever and be like, okay, damn, did I let a bug in here? I think I did when I left them on the porch. Damn it! Because I see it too. Anyway. That's what it feels like. More like comparison, okay? And again, try not to find yourself comparing yourself to anybody else either. And again, I feel like if you do, or you get yourself caught up in that feeling, I don't feel like it's something that is genuinely coming from you. I feel like it's an energy that is being projected onto you from like other people comparing themselves to you, all right? Or like to what you got going on. Can I get one more? What's the Seven of Wands? That's exactly what that felt like. Comparing, excuse me. You got the King of Swords. This could be a air sign as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, doesn't have to be. Or someone who just thinks that they are a lot more smarter than you. I'm not gonna lie. And what's the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords? Got the Page of... And I feel like whoever this energy is, they don't really have much to give, or especially when it comes to information. I don't know, you have people who really feel like they aren't like as informative as you are, or like it's something in the way like you, yeah, with the Queen of Swords, the way you give or express your knowledge, okay? I feel like it's something that is one of a kind, or the way you help, the way you assist people, right? I feel like it is one, like I said, one of a kind. I feel like nobody can really mimic how you do something, mimic how you work, mimic how you express yourself, any way of the show. Like, it's almost like you have something down to a T, like how your personality, how you express yourself, how you showcase things, how how your presence is felt. I feel like it's something that is one of one. All right, it's not one of many. And I feel like the moment anyone tries to duplicate it or attempt to duplicate it, I feel like it's noticeable right off the bat, in the way they try to laugh like you, the way they try to talk like you, walk like you, express themselves like you. It's very noticeable, especially to those who could know you, okay, or know of you, right? What's the Seven of Cups? What's the Seven of Cups? You got the Ace of Swords coming out. Love to see it. You also have the Eight of Wands for the Seven of Cups. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? You have the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but there's like, what, can I get one more? What's the Eight of Wands? Let me just get one more to see if it pulls it more together. We got the Two of Cups. And what's the Seven of Pentacles? I want it to make a lot of sense with the Nine of, yeah, I don't know what this is. And it feels more like peers, people who could work in the same type of career field as you as well, with the Queen of Swords. No matter if like there's people in higher positions than you around you, lower positions, higher subscribers, lower subscribers, whatever the case may be, you are someone who I feel like a lot of people not necessarily fear, but it's something about, I don't know, like something with you being like very, very genuine. It's a very genuineness. Like, I feel like there's people who really, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I feel like there's people who really want to, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but it's more of like an agitation. Like, there's people who want to like, not necessarily expose you, but like cuss you out, call you names, or like say you're copying them, or like say you're doing things to like bother them. Like, it's very weird. Like, you have people who want to like get at you, but they can't. Okay? And it has a lot to do with how, not necessarily how you're being perceived, but again, it's something with the genuineness, how genuine you are when it comes to conveying some sort of message, again, helping people, assisting as well. Something comes off very, very genuine, and not even like comes off meaning like you're faking something, but you're not. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people that I feel like that are in the same industry as you or the same job cannot say for themselves, right? And I feel like there's something with a lot of people doing something for attention or to be seen as different, and not because of the craft or not because of the actual job, right? It's almost like going after a career or a job because it makes them look, a certain kind of way, or it makes them come off like, more studious, whatever the case may be, but they don't even really like the job or the career path. I'm trying to think of an example, but I can, like, trying to be, I don't know, a judge, I guess, right? Going to law school, and that was probably a poor example, but I feel like y'all get the gist, especially if you know, and if it's making sense, it's making sense. But yeah, I feels like there's a lot of people who really want to like get at you and call you like, I don't know why, like names. Like, there's somebody, because this can even be somebody in particular, right? This doesn't have to be like a bunch of people, but there's someone who really wants to like tell you off, but they're in a space to where they feel like they can't. Like, they have a lot to say about you, but they don't have a lot to show for, right? And you can have a lot more than this person, or you could just have a lot more people who trust you more than them, or a lot more people who like your work versus theirs. So they feel this inadequacy when it comes to coming up against you, right? This is like a rap battle or singers going back and forth where there's like someone who just came out who is now gunning after a singer or a rapper who's been out for decades, and they're trying to go back and forth with this person, and they're constantly like losing because it's like you can tell that this person's only going after this singer or this rapper to kind of like boost their streams or gain clout off of this person, and it's just like it's not working. It's constantly backfiring because it's like you can tell there's no genuine beef or no genuine issue. It's almost like you could just tell this person's envious of this other pop star or this other rapper or whatever the case may be. Hopefully that makes sense, but that's kind of what it's giving. And it's almost like someone feels as though they want to say something or want to spill some sort of truth, but it's like they feel like you have too much backing, or they feel like people are going to come for them instead. It's very odd. It's very, very odd. It definitely gives hater. It's very odd. What's this for? Yeah, like someone feels like you don't have a care in the world. I don't understand what that's about. You got the Hangman. What's the Fool and the Hangman? You got Pisces energy out here. You have the Justice card. Libra as well. Yeah, like someone feels like you deserve to be like stopped. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. With the Seven of Swords, like someone feels like they are your karma. The same way some of y'all be in the comments saying, "Oh yeah, I'm their karma," and this, that, and that. Someone feels like they are your karma. Who y'all done pissed off, child? By just being yourself, because that's what it feels like. Someone's very upset that you're like being yourself, or something's going very well for you by you just being yourself. Like, because that's what it feels like. Someone feels as though they're faking the funk and it's not getting them nowhere. Like, they could be very handsome, they could be very pretty, right? They could be very charismatic, like they could be fake nice. Like, someone feels as though they should be a lot further than you because of whatever the case, right? It definitely does give a little prejudice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like reading that type of energy, but it kind of does, right? This is somebody who feels as though when they look at you and they see themselves, they should be where you're at or a lot further than you because of some sort of outside circumstance. Not because of their intelligence, not because of their own journey, not because of their own strength or strengths, but just because of their appearance, or because they are in their mind more handsome or prettier than you, right? Or a certain shade or color or whatever the case may be, or race. They feel like you shouldn't be getting, or you shouldn't even be nowhere near them. I don't like this, to be honest. I'm not feeling this. I don't really feel like starting it over though, to be honest. Let's just see. What's the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords? You have the Ace of Wands, you got the King of Pentacles. You could be an earth sign. This person could be an earth sign. But you definitely could be an earth sign in this situation. With this, yeah, especially with the seven. Yeah, you could be the earth sign. This Pisces, this Libra, but especially this earth sign. You could be an earth sign or have earth in your chart. Yeah, with the Six of Swords. Someone feels like you have gained something or got something out of pure luck. It feels like out of pure luck or because of your attractiveness. Like someone feels as though you only got something because of your attractiveness with the Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles pertaining to? You got the Queen of Wands. That's what's the Two of Pentacles pertaining to? That kind of just fell out. You got the Judgment. Yeah, with the Queen, and that's basically, yeah. It's something to do with your attractiveness that someone's like really trying to say that's why you got something or you've gotten far, or especially like if this is like at a job, someone feels like the boss could like you, or the kid, someone is like really, really like shallow. They think something's really about like looks, or especially when it pertains to you and your looks. Like someone feels like you only are getting something or getting as far as you are getting because people could find you attractive. What's the Ace of Wands? When in reality, I feel like that's them. They're going off of your, literally. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Emperor with the Four of Cups. This is somebody who does not see you as like, even though oh God, I don't know if I like this too much. You got Sagittarius energy, Aries as well, but this is somebody who does not, especially if you've gotten far or you're gaining some sort of numbers, or again, you're growing in some sort of company as well. This is somebody who feels as though something should have took a lot longer for you to obtain, whatever it is. They also feel like you should have been someone who was rejected. What's the Four of Cups? With the Page of Cups. This is some like an energy that feels as though people should like barely pay attention to you. I don't know what that's about. Or like show you little to no attention. What's the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups? Yeah, you got the Devil. This is somebody who's very dark. They're very dark in nature. They can come off very positive, possibly very sweet, uplifting, but they're very dark. Very, very dark. Like their mindset is, whoever this person is, they're very dark behind the scenes. Like this is somebody who would, yeah, with the Hierophant, like they don't, this is not somebody who follows the divine or like God. Like this is somebody who could, for example, and this is for an example, child, don't get me involved in none of that mess, okay? Because the spiritual community could be very just, okay. I don't feel like this is somebody who, for example, this could say if this is a tarot reader. They don't even want me to say it. This is somebody who could pretend to follow the divine or love God or whatever the case may be, but in reality, they're very dark behind the scenes. Like this is somebody who would send out a nasty email to somebody if they feel like they're getting too far, like saying they're copying them. I've gotten that before. That's why I used that example years ago. Or whatever the case may be. Like this is that, you know, but then go on their platform and pretend to be this super healing and super nice person, but behind the scenes is sending nasty emails or writing nasty comments under people, like whatever. And that was just an example, but definitely, okay? So pay attention, because again, it doesn't even have to be about any sort of tarot, anything, but pay attention, because I feel like there's someone who really wants you to get out the way. They want you to move, get out the way. They feel like you're taking a lot of the attention, and I don't know what this attention is, but they feel like you're taking a lot of the attention away from them. Like this is somebody who tries their best to look very good all the time to gain like attention and things like that, and I feel like it still doesn't work. Like it works, but it doesn't work. Like, what's the Devil with the Hierophant reverse? You got Capricorn, Taurus energy. I didn't say it. All right, yeah, with the High Priestess. Definitely could be something. I don't know. I don't like saying that too much, but because baby, my world is peaceful. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. You got Pisces energy out here as well. There definitely could be some sort of dark practitioner, though. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Someone's very dark. Very dark. Very, very dark. With the Three of Pentacles, people could even be working together. Let's move on. What's the Nine of Pentacles, baby? You got the Ace of Cups. What's the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups? You have the Three of Cups. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you could be celebrating something soon. Okay, this could be with family as well. You could even be celebrating some sort of accomplishment of your own very soon. You have the Death card coming out. I'm gonna clarify that in a minute. You got Scorpio energy. What's this Death card? Like, especially if you have some sort of milestone coming up, graduations, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're about to be celebrated too. Again, a milestone. You're at the Four of Wands. I feel like you're about to undergo some serious like change though. With the Tower and the King of Wands. This might even be physical changes as well, okay? You could definitely be going to the gym more, all right? Check you out. I'm jealous. I need to get back into the gym, my damn self, okay? I was sitting down for a little bit too long. You got Aquarius energy, fire sign energy, all right? Something really has to do with like how someone feels like other people look at you. With the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I can't get away from that. Yeah, with the Moon and the Six of Swords. I don't know if someone feels as though you're doing, can you do stuff like that? Like hocusy pocusy stuff to like make yourself look better. Like, I don't know, someone feels like, again, you're only getting somewhere because of like how you look, or like something's only working for you because it's about your attractiveness, or like people find you attractive. It's very vain. It's very vain. Whoever this energy is, they're very vain. Very, very vain, very, very shallow. They really are. What's this Moon? And like they're having a hard time believing that you could like genuinely be good at something with the chair. Yes. And like that's what's taking you. So for like someone's wondering like what is moving them, what is keeping them on path, what is keeping them growing with the Three of Swords. Like this could be somebody who feels as though you could disappear for a while and come back and people are still going to be excited to see you. People are still going to be waiting to see you. Whereas though this person feels like, okay, if I sit down for too long, people might forget me. You get what I'm saying? Or people may, you know, not be interested in my stuff anymore. Like it's very off-putting. I'm not going to hold you. It's definitely giving jealousy, a lot of envy. And they're very curious about you. And don't make this fit if it doesn't. Don't. Because I feel like these are for people who are either ranking up in some sort of like job, which meaning like, you know, you're going to school, you're switching positions, you're constantly elevating in that way. Or you're some sort of entrepreneur online. And that's any nails, lashes, barber, hairstylist, makeup, massage therapist, Reiki here, like whatever, that type of thing, right? Or again, you're leveling up at work. You were a vet tech, now you're going to school to be a veterinarian, or you know, you whatever. You're a bus driver. You're trying to be a doctor or a lawyer, whatever the case. There's like someone feeling like you're only getting far because of how you look, or you're being treated a certain way. You're getting favored because of how you look, and not like off of genuine talent. I'm only laughing because I feel like if that is the case, this is somebody who pays a lot of attention to you, who pretends like they don't. Like, this is someone who pretends to, like, not know who you are, like they don't watch you or whatever. Like, this is somebody who pretends like they don't pay no mind to you. Like, and that's the thing, I feel like, especially with that Four of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't want you to know that they are worrying about this or worrying about you at all, but behind closed doors they are. Like, they watch you before the end of the night, they check up on your stuff early as soon as they wake up or at the earliest of their convenience. What's the Knight of Wands? You have the Queen of Swords. What's the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords? You got the Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles pertaining to? Yeah, you got the heavy Gemini. With the Five of they want you going, babe. Can I get one more? What's the Knight of Wands? You have the Ten they want you going. Like, they feel like attention's off of them when you're around, or when you're posting or you're available to do something. They feel like people run right to you, or again, the attention's off of them. It's something about attention and like business, a lot with business and who comes to them versus who goes to someone else, who views them more than someone views somebody. Jesus. What's the Ten of Cups? You got the Lovers. Like, it's almost like someone's waiting for you to kind of like get bored with something. Yeah, with the Strength. Even if this is like someone you could never be bigger than, right? Because, like, say if someone's been doing something for so long and their subscribers is at the top, like their #1 subscriber for whatever in the industry, right? Whatever industry you're in, whatever you're doing, right? This is just an example though, so don't, this is just an example. But so say this is something, let's say on YouTube, and in your industry, this is someone they're at the top. Like, they've been doing this for a long time, to the point where their subscriber count is going to take you just as long as it took them to get there. It's going to take just as long for you to get there, right? But you're getting there, and you're running up your own subscribers. You're doing your own thing. This is somebody who is intimidated by. They act like they're not intimidated by your numbers, but they know if you were to keep going at something and be consistent at something, it's only a matter of time before you reach their level, right? Like, your competition, but this is somebody who pretends as though you're not. Does that make sense? Like, because that's the energy that's kind of like given. Like, this could be someone who is at the top of their game, okay? Like, no one is touching them views-wise, subscriber-wise. Nobody can touch their views or their subscribers, right? They in the league of their own. But it's the fact that someone like you, tatted or whatever, beard, whatever, I'm just using it as an example, you look different in a sense, okay? Someone just didn't think you were going to be people's cup of tea. I don't know what this is, because I don't like reading stuff like race, like, I don't like that when it gives prejudice and all. I don't like that type of stuff. It makes me uncomfortable, but that's what it's given. And again, it definitely gives like someone, again, like I said, who's at the top. Okay, this could be like someone who is a secretary, or the assistant to the boss at the job, and then you're getting promoted, and out of nowhere, you are like runner up to be the next assistant to this important boss, and like someone's like they're shaking in their boots because they're like, okay, if this person keeps showing up and is being consistent and is doing XYZ, and they're looking real good, this person could take my place. Like, that's what someone's like really worried about when it comes to you, when I feel like in reality you're in a lane all of your own. Like, I feel like there's a certain mindset that someone has solely about you that you are not even worried about. Like, I feel like you are in a bubble of your own so much so that I feel like you're not even realize that someone feels as though you're coming for their spot. Like it's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. It's almost like someone trying to do reverse psychology when in reality they're the only ones doing, like, they're doing it to themselves. Like, they're running around in a circle. Like, they're the only one in the circle and they think they're chasing you. Like, they see you and they, I don't know how to explain it, but it's crazy. It's crazy. What's the Ten of Cups and the Lovers? You got Gemini energy out here. You got the Sun. You have Leo too. What's the Sun? And you got the Five of Cups. With the Aquarius. And that's what I'm saying. It feels as more like joy. Like, I can't even, with the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Sun, right? It's almost like whatever you do, and I'm going to keep bringing it back to work because that's what it feels like. It feels like it's more work-related. Again, whatever you do for work, it feels is very work-related, right? It feels like someone's very intimidated by the fact that you are very liked. No matter what's going on, okay? You bring some sort of level of positivity with the Sun, okay? People feel, it feels like safe, some sort of comfort when you are around, you are on their screen, they can hear you talk, they can see you, whatever the case may be. I feel like you bring some sort of level of comfort and like feeling of safety that I feel like they do not possess. Like, whether this person has accolades, bachelors, whatever, subscribers, views, whatever, the same sort of genuineness that they get from their peers or their chats or their viewers or whatever the case may be, it doesn't feel how they perceive yours do. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. But yeah. Like, they feel like people are genuinely excited to see you whenever they get a chance to see you. Whether, again, this is at work, it's on some sort of platform, and they feel as though people watch them, yes, people support them, yes, but they don't feel like something is, I don't know, they feel like they're missing some sort of genuine feeling of like love. I don't know what that's about, okay? Because that was clarifying the Sun and all of that, especially like with the Lovers, like someone doesn't feel, you know, when you meet a tribe of people or you have people who really support, like it's almost like having fan bases as well, right? I'm not calling y'all fans, but it's almost like, to just give an example, it's like someone feels as though you just have a stronger tribe of like people who care about you, people who genuinely want to see you and see you do well and push forward. You get what I'm saying? It's giving that. It's really giving that. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Because again, this could be someone who's doing very, very, like, way better than you. As far as like just where their position is in whatever industry they are in. You get what I'm saying? Like, to the point where they shouldn't even be concerned about anything or anyone else, you know? What's the Wheel of Fortune? You got the Knight of Cups. Can I get one more? What's the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups? You have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, like this is somebody who's very, very confused about like what you have coming next. Like what's coming next for I don't know, Jesus. Like I know, but this is just odd. It's very, very odd. Can I get one more? What's the Wheel of Fortune? With the Hermit. What's the Eight of Swords? You got the Two of Wands. You also have the Knight of Swords with the Empress. Like, I don't know why, but this is somebody who, like, fears people defending you. Like, I don't know why. Like, be very aware of, like, getting into anything, like, with anyone, like, a disagreement. Even though I don't feel like anything will happen, but I feel as though, like, someone really wants to come at you. I don't know what that's about. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Because this is somebody who feels as though you're like trying to steal their thunder, or you are, or you have the potential to. Like, this is somebody who sees you as a threat with the Strength. And I feel like they're trying not to let that on, or like make that be a thing, or come off as you are a threat to them, but they feel like you are. This is somebody who definitely feels like you are a little bit of a threat. What's this Hermit? What's the Hermit card? You got the Magician. Because it almost gives me the energy with this Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Magician specifically. It's giving me the energy of like someone doing something to do it. Like I said earlier, like whether it's because it's cool or it's different, it gives them attention, versus somebody who's doing something because it's almost like that's their purpose, that's their birthright. This is something that they are supposed to be experiencing, right? It's given that type of like energy to where someone could feel like, you know, they could have everything. They could have the numbers, the accolades, but it's like they're doing it and they're pushing forward and they're putting out whatever they're putting out, or they're doing whatever they're doing because they feel like they have to, or it's a lifestyle now that they have to keep up with, or whatever the case may be, where with you, you do it more so because you are genuinely in love with this. You get what I'm saying? This was something that helped you at one point. You know, this isn't just something you're doing because it looks cool, or it gets you paid, or, you know, whatever the case may be, it gets you talked about, or whatever the case. And they're seeing that in the way that it feels like both of you are being perceived, okay? Hopefully that makes sense, y'all. I definitely do hope that the message resonates for you guys, and overall hope that the messages were useful, guys. And until next time, bye.